Hey guys, I'm doing this recording standing up because I was straightening up around my desk and I figured I might as well just go ahead and make a recording. Have my chair pulled out of the way so it's not here. This is not an important video. It's not an update or really about Mac versus PC. Kind of. It's just a couple of pet peeves I want to get off my chest that I was thinking about that really bothers me. And you know, as everybody understands, YouTube is a great place to rant. People who pirate software. Now granted, years ago I've pirated software, I've pirated music, I've pirated DVDs. But over the past 3 years, I've made it a common practice to specifically not. Okay, I've cut all that out, and that's come with kind of age, I guess. When I was younger, I pirated everything. But since I've started really getting older and getting more into the computer at making my living and understanding the work that goes into this kind of stuff, I've just stopped the practice of pirating or stealing music, software, applications. I want to say even longer, maybe the last 5 years, I've made a strong point not to do that for any reason. Because if I can't afford it, I don't need nobody's help getting it. I don't need to steal it if I can't afford it. I'll work till I can afford it. I'll work to get what I have. I don't steal to get what I have. And it just bothers me to no end when I see these Mac users who just have like a 2-core iMac. Now it's hard for me to come off on this video without sounding insulting. And I'm not trying to be, well, I kind of am. I kind of am in this first part. Because I see these people just got like a 2 or 3 year old iMac, or a 2-core iMac, or a Mac Mini, and they'll have the whole Adobe Professional Suite, and they'll have Shake, and they'll have Final Cut Pro. They'll have all these pro applications that if you was halfway serious about doing this, you would at least try to get a better machine, you know. I mean, okay, I take that back. I shouldn't say everybody that owns a 3-year-old iMac shouldn't use those applications, because that's not the case, because a lot of people do that. That's scratch that. That's not what I'm trying to say at all. What I'm trying to say is I know somebody that's put more money into their applications than their computer. Most of the time they're a pirate, is what I'm trying to say. If they got $4,000 worth of applications on their computer and they're running it on a 3-year-old Core 2 iMac, it makes me wonder. Not every single case, not every single person that has those applications on an older computer means they're stolen. No, but it makes me raise an eyebrow. Okay, and I'm thinking, God, how does a 17-year-old kid, because this is an example I've seen some on YouTube, a 17-year-old kid who has videos of gaming, but he owns the complete Adobe suite, and he owns Shake, and he owns all this stuff, okay? And I just have a hard time believing this 17-year-old kid has paid for this thousands of dollars worth of software. I really have a hard time believing this. I hate to point fingers at people and call people liars or whatever, but it really gets under my skin when I see these big Adobe suites and Final Cut Pros and Shakes. And I can just tell most of the time by the people's demeanor if they've pirated software or not. You know, I mean, most people who use this software like me or another YouTube user, Gareth Hollins, I think is his YouTube name. I keep wanting to call him Gareth Hollins Z, but I think it's really Gareth Hollins. He does some moto tutorials and some great videos. Now he uses all these applications, and I think he uses them on a MacBook or a MacBook Pro and stuff. So, you know, there's exceptions to the rule. But for the most time, when I see a 17-year-old kid, you know, Garrett's also a professional, he's older and stuff, but when I see a 17-year-old kid with the complete Adobe suite and all these other thousands of dollars worth of applications on their hard drive, I think to myself, you fucking little thief. Do you understand how much time and effort went into making these? And of course they're making profit, but that's what the whole point of business is. It's about making profit. I don't care for people to make money on me as long as they're not totally screwing me. You know, I buy Apple products, you know, they're making money on me. You know, they're one of the most profitable businesses in the tech industry. Why is that? Because of their prices, I'm sure. But, you know, I get a peace of mind knowing that I'm getting a good quality computer, okay, and a great operating system. But it really just gets under my skin because I buy all my music. I worked hard to save up to buy Shake and Final Cut Studio so I could have it at home instead of just at work. I work hard, and I see these little punk motherfuckers go out and they just download this shit and steal it because some dumbass has put it on the web for everybody to have. It just blows my fucking mind. And most people who put it on the web for other people to have is a stolen copy anyway. And I just have no respect for anybody that steals software, expensive software. because us honest users have to pay for it. And it's just not right, and I can't stand it. Oh, God, it gets under my skin more than PC users saying Mac sucks is a fucking software thief. I hate them. I just can't express through this video how I feel about people that do that kind of stuff. You know, now another pet peeve of mine that I don't feel quite as strongly about as the software piracy, but is people who use PCs and Linux, Fedora TW, and they try to make their PC or their Linux box look like a Mac. You know how many videos I've seen where they have a PC user or a Fedora user has a dock across the bottom, they have the little iStack looking menu things across the top, and they do everything they can to get their computer to look like a Mac and feel like a Mac. And I'm thinking, you deep down jealous motherfuckers, why don't you go buy a Mac? There is some serious operating system envy among the PC users when it comes to the Mac. I can tell this by the videos. How many Mac videos do you see? Hey, you want to make your Mac look like Vista? How many videos do you see like that? Now, on the other hand, flip the coin. How many videos do you see? Hey, you want to make your Vista look like a Mac? Seriously, there is some serious penis envy going on out there in the Windows world when it comes to our operating system. And you know what? Don't break down and hack your fucking system to make it look like something. Don't make it a poser. Either be what you are or save up and get a real Mac. I can't stand it when I see a PC's desktop and it looks just like a Mac and I'm looking at it and all of a sudden it hits me like, hey, this is a fucking PC. You got it looking like I'm working and looking like a Mac. Why don't you go get a Mac if you want it to act and work like a Mac so bad? That's what I don't understand. So those are my two rants for the week. Software pirates and people who make their Fedora or Linux or PC look and act like a Mac. Those are my two pet peeves of the week. Maybe I'll have some more pet peeves of the week next week. Maybe it'll be an ongoing video series. E-Meek, Apple Soldiers, pet peeve of the week. These are mine for this week. Y'all have a good one. OS 10.